There's a hunger that's inside me. See the full moon as it guides me. There's a hunger that's inside me. There's a hunger that's inside me.
What up, what up? What it do? It's your boy Ganja Green. Back with another review. I should have said ravine. But nah, alright, hold on. Thank you for tuning in to Blazing with Ganja, where we always blazing something amazing. And I'm back, like I said, with another review. We got to do Deadpool and Wolverine because it's late and it's been out for way too long. But I wanted it to be out long so I can marinate in jail and I can think about it and all that and get all the other reviews out the way and yeah, I'm gonna hype to calm down. Cause I mean, it was fun, but was it all that? Let's talk about it. This ain't gonna be your usual review. We're just gonna have a conversation about the movie because a lot happened and yeah, let's get into it. The bye opening, hilarious, funny as hell. Let's hold on. Let's even rewind for a second. Not the biggest Deadpool fan. It was okay. Part one, it was alright. It was mid. Part two, mid. So like I said, not the hugest Deadpool fan, but all right, we're gonna jump back in. All right, bye. Hilarious. The opening, great, because the first opening to part one was great. Part two opening was mid, but this part three opening was the best out of all of them. I would even put this part three opening in overall great openings of all time up there with like the Blade opening and with the blood fountain shower, shit like that. Cause just to see Deadpool dancing around with Wolverine's corpse and everything, and that alone, to desecrate his corpse and dance all over it, and you got the end scene playing, that shit was fucking hilarious. I was falling out my seat. So then what? We open with Wade's not even Deadpool anymore. I think he's put the Deadpool thing on the back burner ever since him and Vanessa broke up. Things didn't really work out. He's been a car salesman working with Peter. Peter's my favorite character now. So at Deadpool's party, the TVA show up and come recruit him. Talking about, well, you got Mr. Paradox, who is like a sub-villain of the movie. He was played by Matthew McFadden. He was pretty cool. He was okay. They actually said that he was supposed to be played by Jordan Peele, which actually would have been very nice. The TVA from Loki, which is pretty cool because now we're blending the two worlds. We got the Fox world and the more MCU, and now we're starting to blend, especially with the TVA from Loki. They come recruit Wade and tell him that his world is deteriorating because an anchor being, Logan, died in his universe, and now his universe is gonna crumble because Logan was the anchor being holding his universe together. That in itself is a little mad at me. I don't really like that. It feels like for like grabbing at straws, just making something up for the sake of the story. I had the same problem with Into the Spider-Verse. Just because somebody dies in a universe or you change an event in a universe, why would that whole universe just start to crumble and decay? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, so you got the anchor being thing, and since the Logan is dead and now the world is gonna crumble, Wade now decides with his universe jumping device from Cable and from the last movie that he's gonna find a suitable Logan to replace his Logan and go save his universe. So he starts jumping around in different universes. We see different Wolverine variants. We see the John Byrne variant with the brown and yellow suit, which was the tightest one, because they even did the Hulk thing. And you can see Hulk in the claws and shit. The shit was hot. He did the cover. Shit was tight. We had the short one, the comic accurate Logan, which was just funny to see, you know what I'm saying? Because Logan was actually that small person. He was actually supposed to be Danny DeVito in an older version of the X-Men movies, but that's a time for another story. We had the Age of Apocalypse, Wolverine with the missing hand. I like that one. We even had him up on the big X on the cross. That's from a cover. We even had Calvary. Calvary was funny because it was actually nice to see just Henry Cavill come over to the MCU. Plus, we made the joke that we'll treat you better than them ass clowns down the street. So stick with us. Funny shit. So then I guess we're going to get, and then he finally finds the Wolverine. I like Hugh Jackman's performance on this movie. Do not get me wrong. Everything was fine about it. It's just that story choice. Even like it's not a Wolverine we haven't seen before. He's always the reluctant Wolverine. We just saw that Wolverine really on Logan. What would have been really cool would have been to see, like, say it was a Wolverine that he was the best Wolverine. He was the best Wolverine ever. You know what I'm saying? He did wear the costume. He was down with it. You know what I'm saying? He was down for the cause. And then Deadpool just plucked him out of his universe and he was willing to help. You know what I'm saying? That would have actually been different. Like a Wolverine that was with it from the start. That would have been cool because we've never seen that Wolverine. This is the Wolverine that we've seen since X1. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to do this. You know what I'm saying? But then by the end of the movie, I'm helping you. I've seen that 100 times. But like I said, that still doesn't knock Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's performance. It was still pretty cool to see him again. Because, like, even still, at the end of the day, that's really what you want to see. You want to see the Wolverine we know with the Deadpool we know on Deadpool and Wolverine. That's the point of the movie. So, like I said, I get it. They get sent to the Void, and the Void is from Loki. That's where that big dragon is, Goliath, that eats everything. And while in the Void, they meet a couple people. First, they meet, I think they meet Pyro. They meet Sabretooth, which Todd LeMaine came back for that. That was pretty cool to see him. Then he got his head chopped off, which actually happens in the comics. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. Like I said, they were just cameos. So then we even see, I think we get a glimpse of Captain America, but it's not really Captain America. It's Chris Evans as his Johnny Storm variant from the Fantastic Four movies, which is pretty cool. Say what you will about those movies. Part 2, Rise of the Silver Surfer, was actually still pretty cool. And then things happen with him. They meet the main villain of the movie, Cassandra Nova. Cassandra Nova is actually played by Emma Corrin. And I mean, she did pretty cool. She was pretty cute with the bald head and everything. I think it was the eyes. And then, like, she's putting her fingers through everybody's head and whatnot. That's her way of feeling around your head. Cassandra Nova is actually Professor X's twin sister. I think she was abandoned in the womb, but in this universe, she survived. And now she's down in the Void, controlling everybody in the Void and whatnot. They run into her. She actually plucks the skin off of Johnny Storm. That shit was hilarious. It made me fucking cry out in the theater. Like, it was shocking. Wolverine and Deadpool, they somehow managed to escape. And they meet Nicepool, which, Nicepool was okay. It was just a variant of Deadpool who was nice. He was alright. They didn't really do it for me, but... And then Logan finds out that nothing can really change about his universe because Deadpool was lying to him, and they decide to have a fight again. And at this point in the movie, I can't lie to you, it started kind of like fizzling to me. Because they are already fought, and now they're fighting again. We're just watching what we just saw 15, 20 minutes ago. And like I said, the fight is not really going to go anywhere because they both got the healing factor and everything. So it's just really kind of tearing each other up. But after that fight, it kind of picks back up a little bit. We get some more cameos. We get the Resistance. And the Resistance, I believe, is led by the first cameo, which is Elektra. It was cool seeing Jennifer Garner back on screen as Elektra. Of course, her movie tanked and was terrible. But just to see her get redeemed on this movie, which her cameo in this movie was actually better than her movie and the Daredevil movie that she starred in. So it was cool to see her get a nice send-off. And then we had Channing Tatum as Gambit, which was actually really dope because, like, he was even in full costume. And if you can remember, back in the day, they had him in that picture in the Entertainment Weekly magazine where he was in the lineup with the X-Men. He was about to have the solo movie and everything. They were kicking off, about to do it, and then everything changed when Disney bought Fox. So to see him actually get to play the role, be in full costume, to have them even make jokes about it on the movie, it was perfect. His Cajun accent. I mean, who is your dialect coach? The Minions? Gold. And then the cameo, I think, got the loudest pop in the theater. I know it got a pop from me. I screamed out loud. I did that goddamn, that Leonardo DiCaprio meme. That nigga Blade walked up. I was like, oh shit, Blade! That's my boy, since day one. And then they did him justice. He had the nice vest. He was looking dope. He had the gray, dope glasses. He was out there. He was hitting the moves. He was hitting the one-liners. Come on, Blade nasty. Don't even do that to me, son. Come on. And then the last cameo, X-23. To see Daphne King back was great. I wish they did not spoil this one. I mean, trust me, bringing Wolverine back, he was going to bring her back anyway. Plus, there was rumors about it during the production anyway. So, I mean, it's no surprise. But at the end of the day, if you did not say nothing and then she walked on screen, I think it would have got a louder pop. At this point in time in the movie, again, after all the cameos and everything, it kind of died down for me a little bit again. Like I said, it was just starting to fizzle, because even the big battle with everybody who I love with the cameos and everything, to see it, it was cool. But like, by this point in time, I'm almost checking out, and it was like, yeah, it's happening, but it's okay. Wolverine and Logan, they get to Cassandra Nova, and they convince her to let them live, don't do this, blah, blah, blah. She sends them to go save the other universe, which she's not going to let them do anyway, because she's going to go get this machine, which is going to destroy all the universes, so only the Void can stay alive. So she sends a bunch of Deadpool variants after them to kill them, which, even that scene, when they jump on the bus and everything, it was cool to even see Wolverine finally don the mask. That's what we've all been waiting on. It was amazing to see that. It was awesome. Even the fight with all the Deadpool variants, there was so many cameos. Even that, you had Blake Lively. They should have showed her face. I mean, I understand why they didn't show her face, because then you would have had to play Blake Lively as an actual actor. I get it. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, kids in there. You had Matthew McConaughey as Headpool. There was Zenpool up there. Even to see the different variants, you had Zenpool up there, Dogpool, Kidpool. It was awesome. I liked it. By this point, the whole, even them jumping on the bus and everything like that, like I said, the movie was starting to fizzle to me. So it was like, this is cool, but... And of course, they go save the day. Cassandra Nova has activated the machine that is going to destroy all of the universes, and it can even destroy Wolverine and Deadpool from what they're told. But then they work together, they even hold hands, and they get through it. Like I said, at that point, I kind of checked out, but the movie was still cool. It was fun. I liked it. I liked all the jokes. Like I said, the jabs at Disney. I couldn't believe Disney was letting them get away with that. But at this point in time, it's cool to see that Disney is self-aware. Disney has enough of a sense of humor to see their faults and their failings. Deadpool told Wolverine, yeah, you're kind of coming in at a low point. And that's true. He was like, this multiverse thing isn't really working. That's true. You've had so many complaints. And I mean, like I said, even I feel it sometimes. And I'm the biggest Marvel fan. So the movie was fun. It was just, this movie reminds me of, all right, I'm gonna call this movie, all right, you know, like the size of a big, extra large, big gulp cup. This movie is a extra large, big gulp cup milkshake. All right, everybody loves a good milkshake, especially like a strawberry milkshake, all right? Imagine seeing an extra large, big strawberry milkshake that was seeing the trailers and stuff. You wanted to see, you thought you wanted it so bad. And you know what I'm saying? I did. So then I got it and I'm watching it and I'm drinking it and it's going down great. So the milkshake's about this big. I get about to here. And I start to think, maybe my eyes were too big. This milkshake is good, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it. And then you get down to this part of the milkshake and you're like, I'm kind of over this milkshake at this point. And then that last little bit, I don't even finish it. Just sling that motherfucker. That was Deadpool and Wolverine for me. So, do I think Deadpool and Wolverine is overrated? Yeah, I do. I'm sorry, I do. Like I said, I had a great time with it, but it fizzled towards the middle, and just, I wouldn't say it went downhill to the end, but it didn't crescendo the way I would have preferred. Yeah. So, up next, we probably got an Alien Romulus review. That one was fucking awesome. So, we'll be back, and I can't wait to see you guys join me again right here. Same Ganja time, same Ganja channel.